A surprise visit, a rare vote, and a big name going home. It was a big night on episode 4 of Survivor 50. We do want to warn you, if you have not yet watched last night's episode, we're going to give you some spoilers here, so we'll give you a minute to mute. So country star Zach Brown made a surprise appearance. South Florida contestant Dee had the biggest reaction to this. Watch here.
Your music, it has changed my life when I'm down, and my brother's also a huge fan. Just free as I'll ever be. Thank you for making just incredible music, and you're changing people's lives, so thank you for that.
The 3 new tribes competed for a lavish meal at the sanctuary and a chance to hang out with Zach Brown. The winning tribe would also receive a live private performance from him. Now, some of the tribes won the boat race and a puzzle challenge as well as immunity. They feasted on fish that Zach Brown himself caught. Well, Dee's tribe came in second, meaning she missed out on the meet and greet. In the end, the White Lotus creator, Mike White, failed in his effort to blindside and vote out threat Emily. Instead, Mike was voted out in a rare 3-2-1 vote.
You skunks! Amazing. Good job, you guys. That was fun.
So much happening here. Well, we want to break down last night's episode. So joining us now is Survivor 49 runner-up, South Florida's own Sophi Balerdi. Always good to see you every week, Sophi. How are you?
You too. I'm so good. How are you?
I'm doing good. And let's just jump into it here, Sophi. The Kahlo tribe won the meal with a Zach Brown performance. Pretty incredible to have that happen. Now, in your season, your tribe won a taco dinner. Talk about what this meal means really when you win and what this means for the tribes.
Yeah, food rewards on Survivor are honestly everything out there. People at home probably think like, oh, it's just about the food, but it's really what comes with it. You know, energy, morale, connecting with other people. And now you have this competitive edge over the other tribes that are out there still starving while you're fueling your body. And when we won our taco reward, it wasn't just, yay, tacos. It was like, we can finally think clearly again. We can think like real humans who are eating food again. And so it shifts the entire game because the tribes that eat together play better together. So this is a competitive edge that they now have, getting this reward.
Well, as we mentioned there at the top, Sophi, Mike White, creator of the White Lotus, was shocked but impressed at being voted off. Talk about where things went wrong for him.
So I think with Mike, it was a classic case of being too good and too visible at the same time. He's incredibly smart, socially aware, and people respect him. And that's very dangerous in Survivor, and especially in a season like Survivor 50. And so the second people feel like you're trying to push your agenda and you're 2 steps ahead, that's when you become the target. And I think that's exactly what happened with Mike. He was in a good spot, but in trying to protect his main ally, Angelina, I think he kind of put himself in the limelight a little too much. And people were like, wait a second, this is how he got far in his first season. Let's get him out right now. So unfortunately, he had to go. He was such a fun character to watch, but I will be watching season 4 White Lotus. So I think that's more important to him.
Exactly. I think that's why he was smiling at the end of it, because he's a winner either way. And right now in the competition, who do you think does have the advantage?
So right now, the advantage goes to the people who are playing in the middle, the people who are well connected. It's not the main strategist. It's not the big challenge beast. It's the people who are in the sweet spot, the well-connected ones, the ones that nobody are looking at. And I think people like that are like Sari Fields, Rick Devens, our fellow Miamians, Dee Valladares. She's a winner, and nobody's really talking about Dee. So I think those 3 are sitting in a really good spot moving forward on season 50 of Survivor.
And what do you think we can expect to see next week? Of course, we know the competition will just continue here, but what are your predictions?
So I think we're about to see things get pretty messy. We see this rivalry between Charlie Davis and my friend Rizzo Velovic kind of coming to a head where they're talking about each other, getting each other out. So I'm excited to see where that goes. There's something called Operation Bad Blood happening. So I think it's going to get really good. You know, once people get comfortable, this is where alliances start to crack, blindsides start to happen. So I think next week is going to be one of those cases of, okay, somebody who's not expecting to go home goes home, which I'm excited for and to see as a fan.
All right, Sophi, we'll certainly be watching, and of course, we'll check in with you again next week. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.